fly we're going to tie is the adult duck fly. This pattern represents the adult chironomid or black midge, and the new technique we're going to learn in this fly is how to put on wet fly wings. We have the hook already placed in the vise, so we start again by attaching our tan silk about 1/8 of an inch behind the hook eye. As before, we work our way down the hook shank like that with close even turns, so that again we have a good foundation on for the fly. When you reach a point just about over the point of just let your bobbin holder sit there. Now the first material we tie in is a piece of monofilament, and we tie that in just on the far side of the hook with 2 or 3 easy turns of tan silk. That's attached. Now that's going to be our rib, and the reason I like monofilament for the rib is that it's clear and it doesn't in any way affect the body colour. We now take a piece of black floss, about 4 or 5 inches, and returning our tan silk just up about halfway up the hook shank. At that position we attach the black floss for the body. Again, attach it with 1 or 2 easy turns or soft turns of tan silk like that. Once that's attached, we then start to form the body by winding the tan silk down the hook shank like that. Close and even turns to make as smooth a body as possible. And when we reach just the bend there, we just start to wind the floss up the shank again. Try and make the body as smooth as possible like that. So back up to the tan silk, and then we take 3 turns over the back of the floss, and again 3 turns at the front. I think this is a good way of attaching floss and ribs as a beginner to fly dressing, and even once you've become more proficient at the craft. We now rib the fly with the clear monofilament, and what I do is I take 1 turn of monofilament just at the back there, and that sort of prevents the body of the fly from slipping, and then take even turns, 3, 4 up the body. That makes the body very secure, and then we tie in the monofilament with 1, 2, 3 turns again at the back, and the same at the front. Cut off the excess mono, and at that stage what I do is I just really cover over the base of the floss and the tan silk, and what that does as well as sort of tidying it up a bit, it forms a base for the wing of the fly. Now to form the wing of the duck fly, we take duck quills, 2 white duck quills. We take a left and a right, and we cut a slip from each quill, one from the left and one from the right, and that is how we form the wings of the fly. So with the right quill we just cut out a piece about 1/4 of an inch. So just one piece of a duck quill like that, and we set that down, and then from the left quill again we cut out a piece of a similar thickness. So we've got 2 pieces of quill. Now what you got to do at this stage, if one's a bit thicker than the other, what I do is I just strip off a piece like that, sort of even them up in so that they're both about the same thickness like that. Now at this stage we take the quills and we set them back to back, and what I mean back to back is that when you set them back to back, the curves of the quills are away from each other like that. So that's the way you want them. You want the two wings split out wide like that, apart. So once you've got them married up, and married up for length as well, that they're actually the same length, each quill is, they're very or even at the back, we set the quills up onto the wing like that. Now we don't, the wings in the duck fly are fairly short, so we don't want the wings extending over the bend of the hook. So just really to extend to about the body, end of the body. Set them up with our right hand, and then we catch the quills in the left like that. And we take the tan silk up and pull it down, not really fully, up again into our thumb and finger, and this, on the second pull, we tighten the pressure on the tan silk like that. Once again, up and pull tightly, up again and pull tightly. Now, still holding on to the wings, we just remove our fingers like that and have a look at them like that to see how they're sitting on the hook shank. Now, they should be sitting fairly straight on the hook shank. If you're happy with them, again, hold on tight to the wings again, and then take a couple of more turns over the base of the wings like that. Hold on tight again, and then just pull tight like that, and that sort of tightens the wings up. Now, at this stage, I cut the butts off the wings, these spare wing butts. But when you're doing this, you've got to hold on to the wing, or it will distort the wings like that. So hold on to the wing and cut off the wing butts like that. Still holding on to the wing, you've got to cover over the wing bases like that. So very carefully cover over the base of the wings. Now, you've covered over the base of the wings, and your wings are sitting fairly low over the body, which they should, and if slightly, you can separate them because you've put them on like that, with the curves away from them like that. Now, for the final part of the fly, we take a black hackle, and on a wet fly like this, on the duck fly, I just use a black hen hackle. As before, you see the flue at the bottom. We strip that away and try and get it that it's evenly sort of stripped off both sides of the hook shank like that. Now we're going to tie this hackle in right at the front. Remember the curve of the hackle like that, tied in right in just behind the hook eye. We tie it in right behind the eye with 1, 2, 3 turns of tan silk. Just gently push the hackle over like that, forward, and then take turns of tan silk behind it. Now remember, if you increase the tension there a bit, you'll find that it doesn't catch the hackle as you're winding that tan silk round. Now bring your tan silk right down to the base of the wings, but don't go too far because it will distort the wings at that stage. Now we come and we take our hackle pliers, and we grab the tip of the hackle like that, and we wind the hackle down towards the wings. So 1, 2, 3, 4 turns of hackle. Now again, don't go too far down or you'll distort the wings. Just down to just in front of the wings. Change hands with the hackle pliers and catch the tip of that hackle in there with the tan silk. Work your way through, and again remember, increase the tension slightly on the bobbin holder. Put a bit more tension on the silk like that, and that will work your way up to the eye of the fly without catching any hook fibres. We then take our scissors and we cut off the hackle tip. And again, put our thumb in at this stage like that and cut off the hackle stalk. Now, the hackle's tied in securely. What I do at this stage is just push the hackle fibres back like that with my thumb and forefinger, and then just move your thumb and forefinger back like that. And what that does, you can see there, it catches all the hackle fibres out of the way, and that enables you to make the head of the fly neatly without catching any hackle fibres. So you've made a small, neat head like that. again just by moving forward to the eye and back like that, and that just slants the hackles just neatly out of the way. Now all that remains to be done is to put our half hitch on, and put 3 half hitches on this fly like before. 1, 2, 3, and that's the fly securely knotted. And then we just take our scissors, cut off the waste thread, and then basically we just apply our varnish as before on to the eye of the fly. So that's our finished adult duck fly.